and welcome back to another episode of FoxyNoTail's Minecraft Adventures here inside of my Bedrock Edition survival realm. And today, I've just literally this second come up with a plan of what we're going to do today, and involves no, it doesn't involve these guys at all, although it could involve these guys. We're going to be working with animals today, such as my donkeys and all of the other animals. So can you see all of these pens that we've got here? These used to have animals in them. And what happened was the game is totally broken. It has been confirmed by Mojang that if animals are on a chunk border, when the game unloads or when that chunk unloads, that animal doesn't know which chunk to be in, so it just gets deleted from the game. So the problem is that this one, and this one, and this one are all built over chunk borders. So if I put animals in there, eventually they will disappear. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down in the area down below where my villager place, my villager breedery thing used to be down here, and we're going to make some stables and things. But before we do any of that, we need to work out where the chunks are so that we can build the stables relative to the chunks so that the animals, when they're inside, don't despawn. So I know I've got a massive chunk area underground. We could put those down there. We could make stables down there. But to be honest, if we've got animals underground, we're never going to get them back out again. So there's no point in building it underground. We need to build it up here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my my redbone stocks out, or my redstone box as it was, and I'm going to make a little clock, as I always do when I'm doing this. I'm sure you're sick of seeing me doing this, to be honest. And I'm going to figure out where the chunks are. So there we go. I've marked out an entire chunk. It's only one, but this is big enough for us to build some stables that we should be able to get horses and mules and donkeys and even llamas in. So that's what this is going to be for. So now we need to sort of build some sort of cool stablesy thing, and then yeah, and then put the animals in. But the pens will have to be inside of this border here, but the actual building can be bigger than that. We can have the building bigger than that. So it's with no restrictions on the actual size of the building, but where the animals will be, they have to be inside this border. Otherwise, they potentially will despawn. But as long as if we had the fence on these blocks here, because they can't break that boundary there, they'll never despawn. They'll always be safe. So that's quite a nice big area. We could maybe have like a door here and some pens down on each side, and still have enough room for a walkway in the middle. I think that would be absolutely fine, and then we can have like a nice building on the outside. So let's do this. Let's get our build on. So the first thing I want to do here is mark out where the actual individual stables inside are going to be, and then once we've worked out on the interior, I can start working on the exterior and make it look nice. So what I'm thinking is, let's say that each corner is its own little stable, like for horses and llamas and mules and things like that. So we would have like hay bales on the floor, because obviously they'll like sleeping on that. And then around the outside, maybe sort of a mixture of like spruce and oak wood sort of merged together, just to give it sort of like a darkish feel. I don't know if you've ever actually been in horse stables. They're generally quite gloomy on the inside. They're not ever so light. And then down the middle, I was thinking of just like a normal like squashed in grass path to make it look a little bit muddy, and I might actually add in little bits of grass path blocks into the stables as well, just so that it's not, maybe it makes it look like the hay's been moved about a bit, or it's not all 100% where it should be. So that's the plan anyway. So I'm going to do that for this sort of bottom section, and then we'll work on the edges and the pen sort of fronts. I'm not just going to have rows of fences. That's the easy thing to do, but like in normal stables, you normally have like iron bars around the top and like a doorway area to go through. So I'm going to try and make this as close to what I've seen in terms of real life normal stables as I can, and we'll see how we get on from that. Okay, so this is the sort of thing that I'm thinking of for the actual internal part of the stable. So forget the outside. I haven't done anything with the outside yet. This is just an idea of the stable. So obviously the horses would be in here. We'll have some sort of gate or door here. And we've got like a divide made of wood. We've got the different types of like stripped woods, and we've got a mix of dark oak and spruce wood in here as well, just to really mix it up a bit. And it just makes it look a bit janky, because stables are never perfect. You know, they're working areas, they're muddy, they've got bits of board stuck up all over the place where there's like gaps and stuff like that. They're never, what's this bat doing here? Where have you come from? Anyway, yeah, they're never like pristine areas, are they? So we've even got like strip logs in the floor to make that look a bit muddy, and obviously we've got the grass path blocks there as well, and I think that looks pretty good. My only concern here is if I go to put like a gate on, at this point, I suppose I could do like that. No, that's no good. And maybe one block up from that. You see, what I was going to say was it would make a mess of the grass path block. But yeah, if I did that, and then we've got a way in and out. I don't know if that's going to stop the horses getting in and out. I don't know, but yeah, to me, that looks pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. Obviously, it needs some sort of roof. I don't know whether to make the iron bars a bit higher as well, because they feel like they're a bit low down. But once we've got horses in there, I think it'll feel about right. In fact, let's go and get a horse. Let's go get a donkey and see how he feels in there, because I want to make sure we're doing this to the right scale. Hey guys, only me. I need a lead, don't I? You guys should have leads on, but obviously your leads are broken. Let me go get some new leads. All right then, let's go on our little holidays. You've got a new home to live in. It's not 100% done yet, but you need to come and test it out. Why didn't that work on you? Have you already got a lead on? Maybe they already had leads on. Maybe they've just broken. I don't know. It's very strange. Come on, this way. Come on to your new home. Oh, how are you? Why won't they come with me? A donkey's broken. Look, I can't pull them on their leads. And where's your saddle gone? Why have you only got half a saddle? What's happened to Donkey? He's broken again. I can ride him, even though he's got no saddle. What is going on here? The broke Donkey again. Can I still get in it? Yeah, I can still get in his inventory. You can't see a chest. What are they doing with these animals in Minecraft? Come on, I can lead a normal horse, but I can't lead a donkey? What's that all about? How strange. Oh, I didn't want to put you on that fence there. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. No, I've dropped my lead. Here we go, that's it. Into your new little stable. I can't lead Donkey in and out of there, though, which is a bit of a problem, but we should be able to lead the horse in okay. Come on, in here. In here. I know it's confusing because there's technically no real gate. You need to come in here, please. Oh, they made leads longer. Surely I should be able to lead him in here. Come on, there we go. That's it. Right, let's just close those. And hopefully that'll mean they can't escape. But I'm not 100% sure yet. So let's just leave those guys in there. Let's go get the other donkey. Oh, man, this is a nightmare. I can't believe this. Why have they broken horses again? They've just got their ears back, and and now they've got no saddles and no chests, and they yeah. Oh, this is not good, is it? Come on, donkey. Here we go. Riding my donkey into the stable, and that horse really wants to get out. You're not coming out. Stay in. Oh, now I've got on the horse. Oh man. Oh, now donkey's slid out. This isn't going well. Come here, donkey. Can you slide through there? Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Oh, he can't get back out, though. He must have been halfway in. So there we go. We've got two donkeys and a horse in there. It looks about the right height. Their head is where I expected it to be. That's good. I'm not going to put anything on the roof of it. They don't generally have roofs. They normally go into the rafters in stables. So whatever we put on top of that will have quite a high roof, I guess. So yeah, I just need 4 of those now. Another one there, and there. And then we can get... Yeah, we can get lots of animals and stuff in here and build the outside of it. So there we go. It's going well, apart from the fact that donkeys are broken. Before I do anything else, I'm going to put a couple of item frames on here like that. I'm going to put a lead in one, not that they're any use at the moment, and I'm going to put a saddle in another. So it's like a little bit of a tack room. So when you come in here, you can grab your saddle, you can get on the horses, and off you go. And I don't know if you notice there's a hay bale on the wall there as well for them to obviously eat. That's their dinner. There's no lighting in there, though. I might need to add some sort of lighting, but like I said, in stables, things are generally pretty dingy, but I don't want things spawning in there either. So yeah, we might have to add a bit of lighting in there just to sort that out. Right, I'm going to go anyway and get things built. Otherwise, I'm never going to do this if I keep waffling on, am I? While I'm building this, I do want to say that I know generally you only get 1 horse per stable, so I could make like lots of different stables along one side. In fact, I might do that along this side and have like just 1 stable per horse. But I think the donkeys and the llamas, they want to go in together. So, yeah, we'll have separate horse stables down this side. Same sort of design as this, but just, like, smaller. And then we'll have the donkeys... yeah, we'll have the donkeys and the llamas in, like, group ones over here. So, yeah, that should be okay. I know what I'm talking about anyway. Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. Right, then. I've got all of the little stables in place. So, we've got, like, 4 small ones and a really tiny one on the end here. And we've got 3 on this side. So, we've got the one big one we did first. And then we've got, like, two slightly smaller ones there. The only thing is, it's not very light. There's not much light in here. I haven't actually added any lighting in here at all. Now, I can add it in, but I quite like it that it's dingy, but then I don't want mobs spawning in here, so it's a bit of an awkward one. I could hide lighting like under the floor and stuff, but I'm really not sure what to do there. But I really like the look of this. I think it's looking really good. I think it actually looks like proper horse stables. Obviously, the outside isn't even started to be done yet, but the inside I'm really chuffed with. I think it looks great. And yeah, the outside just looks really weird at the moment. And it won't be staying like that. That is just the internals, if you like. We're going to have a wall around the outside of that and a roof and everything like that, so it'll look nice from the outside as well. Obviously, in terms of lighting, once we've got lanterns in the game, that's going to make it look so much better because we'll actually be able to have like proper hanging lanterns in here. At the moment, it's torches or nothing, and torches just look rubbish. I mean, I can put torches on there, and it just ruins the whole feel for me. I really like the dinginess, but like I said, I don't want mobs spawning in here. Good news is, none of the horses or donkeys have escaped, so obviously this does work in terms of like holding them in. That's good. So that is a good sign, but the bad news is I don't know what to do in terms of lighting and stuff. Let's sneak out, and in fact, let's put this horse into this stable over here. This can be this horse's stable. We're going to need names for all of these, because the other thing you get in stables, you have little plaques or signs on the walls to say what the horses' names are. So we're going to need that. So I'm going to get some signs. I'm going to put one up for Donkey, but I don't know what we're going to call that other horse. Let's come up with a quick name for it. Call it... think of a good horse name. Coco. There we go. Coco the horse. And when we got Donkey and friends in there. There we go. Very nice. Good job. Okay, so for the outside of the building, I'm going to start with this sort of basic framework, which is just a load of spruce wood planks. What I'm going to have is a very gentle sloping roof up to these sort of posts in the middle. It's going to go up to the top, and we're going to have like a building at the top, so it's sort of three-tiered. And then, and just the same thing sort of down the sides. On the inside of this, we're going to have a stone or a bricky type walkway around the outside, just sort of for access, which I guess you would sort of get something like that in stables. And I might even open up the back of this so you can walk all the way through it. Same thing down this side. So we've just got these beams. We're going to use a mixture of stone and stone brick, so it's looking sort of relatively medieval slash slightly more modern-ish, I guess. And we'll see how that comes along. So that's just very, very, very basic framework. The roof isn't going from that block up to there. It's going to sort of go across gradually and probably only up like 2 or 3 blocks by the time it gets there. So, yeah, it's should look good. Anyway, I'm going to start building it and I'll see how we get on. So starting with the walls, I'm going to go for this sort of thing, which I'm just sort of doing this to add a bit of depth. Now, the way I'm doing this, if you're interested in how you build jaggedy walls like this, basically start with your stairs and just make stairs go round like that. So you've got no gaps in it. And do that for the first 3 levels with the stairs the right way up, like so. And then come across there like that. And then on this one, we're going to go upside down stairs. So we're going to do exactly the same thing, but these lots of stairs are upside down. And then all I'm going to do is just punch a few holes in it. Just a few random holes here and there. Not too many. You don't want to go over the top with it. And then just use a combination of maybe some cracked stone bricks. Just some normal stone bricks like that. Maybe you want to throw in a bit of andesite there just to make it look like particularly broken. If you've got a gap there on a stair edge like that, you need to get rid of that one as well. So we can stick another stone brick in there next to that. Or just a normal stair the right way around. Or you could even go for an upside down stair like that. And then, just fill in sort of the edges a bit like that, really. Because we've got a mossy one there, we kind of want to make that go in line so you look like you've got your mossy ones sort of close together, or your broken blocks particularly close together. I might throw in another andesite there so it looks like that is sort of broken in that area. Now, because that stair's broken there, I need to sort something out with that. So what I might do is just put an upside down stair like that, maybe. No, that doesn't look quite right. What about a right way round stair like that? That kind of works. And then, and then in that little gap there, I'll just put a normal stone brick. So that kind of works. You've got like a janky, broken-y wall. It looks like it's kind of supposed to have some sort of pattern to it, but the pattern's a little bit too broken up. So it doesn't look just boring and flat. It looks quite interesting and ununiform. One thing I could have added in here, which I completely forgot about, to be honest, was cobblestone stairs and cobblestone bits of wall. So we could replace a few bits here without losing the actual design or the pattern with the odd bit of cobblestone. And again, that will just add a little bit of variation, just like that. Just breaks it up a little bit, just looks a little bit more interesting. And again, we do something similar at the top. If we break away those, we could put some cobblestone there, just a normal piece, and again, some cobblestone stairs there like that, so it just sort of brings it together. Right then, I've done pretty much most of the walls. I haven't done the back yet, but I've done the front and both sides, and the next thing I'm going to do is like the path in the middle, although there's a cheeky spider here that I need to sort out, and I don't have a weapon on me, so I'm going to have to pickaxe him. But yeah, I've dug out a little trench around the outside, and all I'm going to do is, this is just going to be like a broken up old path, if you like. So I'm going to go around with some diorite and some cobblestone and a little bit of gravel as well, just to break it up a bit, but the most of it is going to be stone. So basically I'm going to go around with stone first and then just break a few holes in it and place some of the other stuff in. I will try as well. Can you see where the wall's sort of broken like this? So I might match up sort of the areas around where the wall's broken that comes in line with this, sort of match it up a bit so it sort of almost makes sense, if you like. If that does that make sense? I don't know. So something like that, so it flows through from the wall into the path, so you can see it's a little bit run down, it's a little bit not very well looked after. I think I might have slightly overdone it with the walls. I might have made them looking a little bit too sort of run down and deserted. It's more like a derelict building than one that you'd actually use, but I don't know, I kind of like the design, so I'm going to stick with it for now. There we go, that's all of that in. So you can see it's not like completely destroyed, it's just a little bit here and there. And it just adds to, adds to the texture. Where have you nicked that block from, Enderman? Where did you get it from? Stop making a mess of my stuff. You darn Enderman. Stop it. I don't know. Right, okay, torches next then. Because there's not a lot of lighting in this building, one area that I do want to light up is I do want to light up around this sort of outside area here. So I am just going to chuck a few torches on the wall here. And that will actually shine through some of these gaps as well. So it's going to help us on the inside a bit without brightening it up too much. What are you doing in there? Stop upsetting my donkeys have got they've got the chests back, but still no saddles on the back. It's so weird. What's going on with this game? It's so bizarre. Is my horse still about? Yeah, my horse is still in there. So it looks a little bit brighter in here. There's no visible lights or anything, but I think it looks good. I think that looks really good. So the next thing I'm going to do now, well, I need to do the back wall actually before I do anything else. And then, what's going on with these sheep? Yeah, and then I can start working on the roof, but I need to do the back wall here first, I guess. Uh-oh, I looked at him. He's not happy. Quick, where's my sword? Hey, watch it. Watch out. Come on then. What are you doing? Boo, gotcha. That'll teach you, stealing my blocks, cheeky Enderman. Bye, icky flip. Okay, now that I've got that Enderman, look. Now that I've got all of the walls in place, the actual wood, the spruce wood like logs, look very flat, and because the walls are so sort of 3D and broken, they look really flat. Here they don't, because obviously they stick out by one block, but I can't really make these bits stick out by one block. So I'm thinking of putting something in front of them. So if we come down this side, I've got some ideas. We could use either spruce fences or dark oak fences. I don't think they look quite right. And then over here I've got like iron bars and also some more trapdoors. I'm a little bit obsessed with spruce trapdoors at the minute, as you might have gathered. I don't think the trapdoors are it. They give a little bit of detail, but they don't really work because they're hiding the actual spruce wood too much. I quite like the iron bars, to be honest. I don't know whether they really go with the build, but I quite like them. I mean, if I was to use these spruce fences, that kind of, I don't know, does that look okay? Or would, excuse me, you Enderman and sheep getting in my way today. What about, yeah, no, that definitely doesn't work. What if we had, I don't know, it's so tricky. We just need to add some depth without it sticking out too much. If we had some iron bars then running down there like that. No, that just looks weird. So I don't know what to do here. I'm thinking, I definitely don't like these. I don't like these dark oak wood ones. They're no good. The iron bars look pretty good, but why would it have iron bars down it is what I'm thinking. Although it does just give it quite a nice look. We could run maybe some fences across the top like that. That might be good. And then maybe join them in on the top there. And what then if we did that instead? That might work. Something like that. And maybe, whoops, daisy. I was going to say maybe I should actually just bring that spruce out so that it goes like that maybe instead. Without the weird bit at the bottom. Not that bit there. But just bring it out like that possibly. So it comes out another block. That kind of looks okay. That's quite a lot of detail there. With the iron bars on the inside and the spruce bits across the top. Yeah, the spruce fences. I did this one as well with the spruce fences all the way around, and I think that's a little bit too much spruce going on there. I think the iron bars just give it a little bit more of a different texture, and it also looks a little bit more like it's support. But with those on, with those iron bars, I don't know about the spruce fences across the top. What if we got rid of those altogether and then just run the iron bars like that? How does that look? I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell without the roof on. So I'm going to put the roof on now and see how much of a difference that makes and see which goes better once we've got the roof on. Because that looks weird. Also, I've forgotten we're going to have a sloping roof. So these bricks and things are not going to work on the fronts and the backs at the sloping roof point. So let me do that and I'll be back with you once that's done. Well, not that that's 100% right, but that's the sort of angle I'm going to be going for the slope roof, and I'm going to use a combination of spruce and dark oak. It's going to be mainly dark oak with just the odd bit of spruce just thrown in, just to give it a little bit of texture, a little bit of difference, as I like to do, and I've just realised I've done this one completely wrong. Those need to be like that there, and also you can see from the front where I've sort of piled across with these things to get the points in the right place. So obviously then the actual wall itself would meet up with it as well, so we'd need all of our wall blocks to actually go up to meet it. But yeah, I think that's got a nice sort of slope to it. That should look pretty good, I reckon. Right, well, I've done half of it. It's very difficult to see it from this angle, so I'll try and move around it so you can see what's going on. On the inside, there's not really much going on. We're going to need like actual beams coming across the entire thing so that it all holds together, and then we can have the lighting up in the roof as well, which will serve two purposes. One, it will obviously give us a little bit more light in here, but without being too bright. The other thing, it will stop things spawning on the roof. So if we come up here, we can see that the actual support struts that come from underneath have come up to the top, and I've just put a little trapdoor on those to make them look like they're finished off. I've put in the different colours of the woods just to give it some variation. I've also just sort of dropped in some other bits just so it's not perfect. It's not perfectly straight. It looks like it's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, which I like. Well, I'm putting this roof in, and I'm wondering why it's not lining up like the other side was. It turns out I've built this entire side, including the stables on the inside, one block too short. So, I either need to move this entire wall out one block and all the stables out by one block, or I just put up with having it not quite symmetrical, which I think I'm going to go with that. I don't think... Oh, now I've noticed... now I've noticed it does look weird. Oh, man. The other thing I could do, rather than moving all of that out, is I could move... I've got a 3-wide centre. I could have a 2-wide centre. I like that width, though. I don't really want that to be squashed in any further. But I could move the rest of the stuff in by one block, like these. But I like the odd centre. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I really don't want to build all of these walls again. I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to. Yeah, I can't. Oh, man. Oh, right, okay. I'll rebuild it all. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. What a silly fox. Oh, man. Right, then. I've moved this entire wall over. I've rebuilt it. I've put in all of the iron bars and stuff. I've also started putting some fences in those areas. I'm not sure whether to leave those open or to actually block those up. If you look around the side, I've blocked it up behind the fences. I think it kind of looks nice open like that, but it also looks a little bit unfinished. So I'm not 100% sure what to do there. But yeah, it's coming along okay. It's nice and central now. I didn't move out the back of this. This section of stables is actually shorter than that section. It doesn't matter. It just means we've got a 3-wide floor here, whereas we've only got a 2-wide floor on the other side. But it really doesn't matter. yeah, so the roof is done on both sides. We need to do the central bit now. And I'm going to just put some blocks behind those and see what that looks like. Because I like it being open. But on the same side, I think it should be blocked off. In fact, I have blocked it off around the back. Let's see what it looks like around the back. And let's make our minds up. It's hard to see from here, though, because we're so low down. Yeah, I think I'm going to block it up. And there we go. That's that one done as well. Very good. Excellent. Right, now I can start working on that middle bit, finally. And it's raining, which is always good fun. And I'm pretty sure I put a hole in the roof a minute ago. Yeah, there it is. I need to fix that. There we go. Good. Yeah. Next bit then. Next bit. Move on. Next. Right, I'm working on something, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced about that at the moment. I don't think the roof's steep enough. But yeah, I was kind of going for like almost like a clock face or something, but I don't know if it really goes. I think it's a bit of a weird shape to go with the rest of this. Let's try and get on the top. Right, let's try that again. Yeah, so this top bit, I guess, wants to probably come up a little bit more in the middle, maybe. Maybe a bit more steep like that. And these bits don't want to come out quite as far as that. And where's... Oh, I haven't got any trapdoors on me to cover those up. Yeah, something like that-ish. Ow, anyway. That doesn't look too bad, I guess. It looks a bit thin. I kind of want it to be a bit wider. I might make it wider, but that means that the spruce trunks, what are they called? Spruce bark. Oh, spruce wood, I guess, would be offset. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens. Apart from it being a bit dark, that doesn't look too bad-ish. Yeah, it's a bit dark. It probably needs some light in there, but it's coming together. I don't know if there's a little bit too much spruce wood at the front there. We maybe needs a little bit more, whoa, stone brick and less wood. Like this, I think we've got just too much wood going on here. Maybe. Yeah, apart from them weird iron bars that are coming down the front, I think that's better. That's the right sort of width I think we want for the top. So I've just got to build that going back now, and then we're just about done. There's not much else to do. The beams inside, like I said, I want to have like wooden beams going across. But other than that, that is pretty much it. So we're nearly there, but I now can't get back on the roof. Oh, man. Okay, so the top of the building is pretty much done as well now. It's turning nighttime again. What a surprise. Let's have a fly away and look at it. It's very similar to what's going on below, but this time, instead of doing the stairs around and then sort of filling in the blanks, I've done the whole walls flat and then sort of just broken them up a bit with the odd bit here and there, and both ends have got this like hole through the middle. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, and it does look very plain and boring on the inside, but overall on the outside I think it looks pretty good. I was trying to fly away. No, it's not having any of it today. Yeah, I was trying to fly away so we could get a good look at it, but I think that looks pretty good so far. I'm quite happy with it. It looks very medievally stables, and obviously the inside is exactly the same as it was, although we've got a few bricks and things floating about that I haven't picked up yet. Oh, and I need to block that end up as well. I forgot about that. There we go, gone for something completely different at the back there. Again, it's very dark. I can't wait for the next update of Minecraft so we can get some lanterns in here. I really hope they come to the Bedrock editions of the game. I can't understand why they wouldn't, but you never know with Minecraft. You never know what's actually coming and what's not. But yeah, lanterns I think would be really nice, hanging down from the corners, really brightening this place up. At the moment, we're going to have to just go around putting some torches on, which never looks good, does it? But there's not a great deal else I can do for this building, I don't think. It would be nice to have some sort of grand entrance way there, but I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. So I'm just going to go light this up a little bit now, just for now. And then, yeah, I'm going to work on finishing off the inside, which is just a case of putting some beams in and some lighting in on the inside near the ceiling. And then that's, yeah, just about it. Like I say, we're going to need some pathwork, some garden stuff going on, some shrubberies and leaves and things like that going on. That will make it all look nice. Maybe the odd vine here and there dripping down from the whole thing as well might look a little bit nice. Okay, there we go. I think I'm pretty much just about finished. There are a few bits left over that, you know, a bit weird, like how I've done the scaffolding. The beams up there is a bit strange. But otherwise, I quite like it. I'm pretty happy with it. The stables look good. The horses are happy in here, and yeah, overall I like the building. And as you can just about see up there, I've got some torches in. If we go around the back of this thing, around the side, I've put like little bits of scaffolding up here and there just to make it look like it is being held up rather than just everything floating. I don't know what to do with these holes. I'm probably just going to leave them for now. And yeah, I'll just put these little torchy bits up here just to keep this nicely lit. Things will probably spawn in here. I'm not too fussed about it. It's only going to have horses and donkeys in it. It's not like anything's going to get upset. And if they do spawn, they're probably going to fall into one of these things, in which case they're going to be trapped in there anyway. So it's not the end of the world. I think it looks pretty good. I'm very happy with it. It's a lot bigger than I expected it to be, but it's good. And I've sort of started bringing the path out here a little bit, but the pathwork's going to need to be like I've got up there, I suppose, with like grass blocks and planks and all sorts of stuff like that, just to really make it good. So let's just have a quick fly around. Let's see what it looks like from a distance and from above, because at the moment you can only really see it from below. And I know it's night time. I think the roof might look a little bit messy. I've maybe put a little bit too much spruce in there with the dark wood, but I'm not too worried about that right now, because most of the time you're going to see that from down below. It does look a little bit like the roof's got a rash, I think. But yeah, otherwise, apart from that, I think it looks pretty good. I'm very happy with it. I'm really chuffed with that little build. I say little build. It's taken me literally all day to do this. But yeah, it's good. It'll do the job. It'll do the job. And there's one more thing I need to do before we finish today. And that is, do you remember on my when I was getting my advancements, I got myself a mule. Now, my little mule is, hopefully we can actually get him on the lead, because obviously things are not working as well as they were before. But yeah, he's just up here in one of these little fences. Fences? Up here he is, look. He's in here. Let's see if we can actually get this guy down into... no, he doesn't... Oh, does he want to be led? Yeah, he's fine. So we can lead mules and we can lead horses, but we can't lead donkeys, which is very strange. But there we go. We can open that up. That means those chickens can finally do... No, he's not having any of it. Are you not letting me lead you? Really? Come on. Oh, he's having it now. That was really weird. Maybe they get confused around fences. I don't know. But yeah, this guy's letting me lead him. We're going to put him in his own little pen. He can have a mule pen. I don't know which one. And I'm not going to bother giving him a name right now because I can't think of one. So, yeah, simple enough. And I really do like... I know it's not very light in here, but I like it. I really like the dinginess that we've got in here. I think it looks good. Come on, this is your new home. Come on. In this one. You can get through there. You can do it. Look, there's a nice hay bale here. Come on. Come on, you can get in here. Don't be a pain in the bum. You can get in this. Stop walking away. Oh, I just want to, like, pull him really fast. Yeah. It's not going to happen, is it? Can I get on him? Can I get on this thing? No, I can, but I can't ride him. What if I put a saddle on him? Let's saddle this guy up. I've got far too much stuff in my inventory, as usual. Why can't I put a saddle on him? So I can get on him. So he's obviously tame. Oh, no, now he's tame. So now I can put a saddle on him. That's better. There we go. Let's pop a saddle on there. And now we can ride him into his new home. Fantastic. There we go. Very good. We've now got a tame mule. And you can't see his saddle because of the glitch. But I'm going to leave it on him. Technically, in fact, no, I'm not. Because he's in his stables, you would take the saddle off, wouldn't you? And you put it away. And then the horsey or the mule can have a nice rest. And in fact, I should really do that with donkey as well. But I'm not going to. And this horse here, this one shouldn't have his saddle on. Oh, no, no, no. His saddle should be away, so I'm going to need to get myself a couple more item frames. Oh, look, it's morning. Good morning, everybody. And, yeah, then we can put those things up there. What did I do with my item frames? There they are. Let's pop a couple more of these around. And the other thing I don't have in here, I don't have any chests, which means I've got nowhere to put anything for any of the horses. So we're going to put some chests in here as well. So let's put a saddle there, and a lead there, and a lead there. And I'll grab another saddle later. I've got millions of saddles. And where should we have some chests? We need some chests so you can get to things. Maybe we can have one at the back of the room over here, which is going to ruin that mud there, but it doesn't matter. I don't know, and maybe a couple dotted around here somewhere like that. I don't know. Does that just look like I've made a mess and left it messy? I don't know. Anyway, that'll do. So I'm happy with that. Donkey's happy with that. Everybody's happy with that. So I'm going to say, as usual, Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!